Hey folks, it's your one and only Waka Waka Doctor here. I'm back again, bringing you fresh gist about moving abroad. You know how we do it. We share information with respect to moving abroad. Like I always say, irrespective of the country you want to move to, I've got news for you. All you need to do is go on my YouTube channel, type Waka Waka Doctor and that country, then you would definitely see whatever you're looking for, whether it's through education, through the career pathway, or even through permanent residency. I've got loads and loads of gist for you. Today, I'm doing something brand new again, and it's about Norway. Norway. There's a special gist about Norway, which means that you have to watch this video, you have to follow it step by step, and this might be your last opportunity. If you miss this, it's over. And I'll tell you why as you watch the video. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to bring up my guest. You know, I always bring people who reside in this country. So it's not as if you hear from Waka Waka Doctor alone. These people have actually moved to those countries and they know how to do it. So today we're talking about Norway. And Norway is absolutely free. Absolutely free. And you're going to learn how you can do it here. You must move to Norway by force. So let me bring up my guest straight away. On the move. We can get this on the move. Where is she? Where is she? She's coming up. She's going to come up soon. And we can get this started. I hope network is not going to. Yes, there she is.
Hi.
There she is. How are you?
I'm fine.
How are
Hi.
you? Thank you very much for joining. It's been how long now? 1 year and how long since we did this?
It's been okay. Yeah, since we did this, it's been over a year.
Over a
Yeah,
year.
it's been
And
over a
it's
year.
always good to help people with updates. So I thought that we should do this. And you're a very difficult person to catch. You're a very difficult person to catch.
I'm sorry.
But I
It's
mean,
been a
I'm
very
thankful.
busy
I'm
period.
thankful
I'm
you're here all
sorry.
the same. And thank you so much. Guys, I'm just gonna put a handle here. This powerful woman is Muiwa, and we talked together a year ago about moving to um moving to did I get that right? Yeah. Moving to Norway. Yeah, moving to
Muiwa
Norway.
energy.
And that's her handle. She does everything Norway.
Yeah.
She's fantastic with it. So today she's going to be sharing information with respect to Norway. I'll be asking her a couple of questions. I need not ask you how Norway is and all those things. Let's just get cracking and do this. So people want to know, um, Norway is free, but there's gist that we are hearing from Norway that is not very sweet at the moment.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Yes. Yes. So Norway it has been free up until now, as you guys know. But recently, and to be honest, I feel like I feel like it's because maybe they had a lot of people applying. So recently they're saying that they want to introduce fees. They haven't decided yet. They're going to make a decision by mid-December, right? That's when they're going to finalize it by mid-December. But they're saying anybody that wants to apply now should be ready to pay fees when they're coming, even though they're not even saying what the fees are going to be. They're not saying, oh, because I know Norway can be expensive. So people are really scared. Like, is either of two things. Is either they make it like, okay, since it was free before, let's make it very affordable, or they'll say, or they'll price it the way they normally price their things. And you know how Norway can be. Norway is an expensive
So it's
country.
almost
So
as if this is the last opportunity for people if they want to benefit
yes,
from the free
yes,
tuition.
yes,
Wow. Okay,
yes.
let's
This might be the
get
last opportunity
last
for
opportunity.
anybody
So
that
let's
wants
get
to.
to the
This
gist.
might be, yeah.
Let's get to the gist of it. For people who want to who want to move to Norway, can you tell us step by step what the admission process is? You've moved to Norway from Nigeria, you've lived in Norway,
Yeah.
you've helped people
Mm-hmm.
on your YouTube channel get
Yeah.
admission. I know more than 1 million
Yeah.
people watch one of your videos like that. So can you tell us step by step how they can do it
Mm-hmm.
on their own? Because the idea is to help people do it on their own rather than
Yeah.
paying people. So what's the step-by-step process if they want to move to Norway?
To be honest, it's very straightforward. I would have even put the link here. It's just that I don't have the link on my phone because I cannot pronounce it. So
You will
there's just a
send it to
Norway,
me.
Norwegian,
I will put it
is
on
a
the description
Norwegian
box of the
place.
video.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
But then it's usually helpful if they've gone through the website of the school. So let me just start from the beginning.
Okay.
Now, if you want to go to Norway, it's helpful to decide on the school you want to go. When you decide on the school, you check their website and see what the process is. So everything, they'll put it there. Even though they put it there, you don't do it on that school's website. There's a general application portal that Norway uses for its schools. So everybody applies through the application portal. When you get there, you select the school that you are applying for, and then you go through the process. So typically when you're applying, it's very straightforward. Like Norway doesn't even ask for, they don't ask you for exams or all these things, aside only if like you're applying to some specific courses and then maybe they want to ask you some specific thing. But generally speaking, you literally just apply and then they ask you for some documents. So the documents that they ask you for, very quickly, I don't want to say it off my head so that I don't forget anything. You need your passport data page, right? So at least they know that you have an international passport. You need your passport data page. You need to show proof of funds. So let me just talk quickly for this proof of funds, right? So even though Norway is free and has been free, they need to know that you can fend for yourself. Like you can pay for your accommodation and, you know, pay for everything that you want to do. So there is proof of funds that you must show, and is 128,800. Let's just say 129,000 Norwegian krona, which comes to like $12,000, right? And the money sounds like a lot, but then you just have to show that money in whatever currency equivalent that you have. That okay, I have this money in my account. You upload the account statement as part of your application, right? So your passport, documentation of funding, your upper secondary school transcript or your diploma, and then if you have gone to university, you have to show your transcript as well, your soft copy of your transcripts from your university as well, then your CV, and then your WAEC. Because for Nigeria, let me speak, I know that this is a mixed audience. Everybody here is not a Nigerian. So for different countries, they have different English requirements for different countries. Yeah, somebody has put the link. Thank you, Rio Fed Jesuto, for me. That's the link right there. Yeah. So you can see that it's not something I could have said from my head. It's not. You hear me because you are.
Yeah, I can hear
Yes, you
you.
can still
Can
hear
you
me.
hear
Okay,
me?
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these are, yeah, I can hear you. So these are the documents that you need to upload. Like I was saying, for Nigeria, for English proof of funds, and for English proof of
English.
proficiency, language proficiency. For English, you can just use WAEC. If you've passed your WAEC and passed English in WAEC, for Nigeria, you can use, but for, that's why I said check the website of the school. There'll be links there for different countries. If you are coming from another country, they might need you to show another type of documents. But for Nigerians, they accept WAEC, so you don't have to write IELTS or whatever. Yeah.
Perfect.
So what else? And then you upload all those documents, and then that's it. And then you have to physically send your transcripts to the school as well if you're from Nigeria, because you know they need to be sure that you actually went to the school and that's your transcripts. So hard copy transcripts from the school to your to the school that you're applying to, from your school to the school that you're applying to. They need to receive the hard copy transcript also within a specific timeline. They will write the timeline there too as well. Sorry, please hold on. Hey, someone's at the door. Sorry. Yeah. So that's it. Yes, they accept NECO. Someone's asking. They accept NECO. So that's it.
So,
So you just
so for
apply
guys
and then.
asking about the link, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link in the description box of this video so that you can click on it. It's not possible to click on the link while you're watching this, but in the description box of the video, we'll put the links there so that you can click on it. So, and you said they accept NECO. What about HND? Is HND acceptable in
So
Norway?
for masters, no. You have to have a bachelor's degree for you to be able to do a master's in Norway. They don't accept HND. But I think if you have an HND, you can apply for the bachelor's, because for bachelor's, you have to have like 1 year of university education or like 1 year of A levels. But for masters, they don't accept HND. Yeah, you have to have a bachelor's. Yeah.
So the documents you need are international passport,
Passport,
transcripts,
yeah,
your
proof of funds,
your high school certificates, and proof of
yeah,
English depending on the country you come from,
yeah, and proof of funds as well.
and proof of
And then your
funds.
CV and your
$12,000
CV.
and your
Yeah,
CV.
$12,000 equivalent. Yeah,
Now, the clarification of that $12,000, the money is yours,
yeah.
and when you get to Norway, you can always pull it out, correct?
Yes, yes. So this is how it works. The money is yours. When you're applying, you just show the money. But when you get the admission, when they give you the admission, you have to actually pay that money. They are going to give you a Norwegian account. The school is going to provide an account for you. So you're going to pay that money because they need to be sure that you actually have that money, right? Because they're very, very, about that. Then when you come to Norway, then they transfer the money back into your account. When you come to Norway and you've opened a Norwegian account, they transfer all the money back to you. In fact, when you come, they first give you a card. They give you a debit card that has some cash in it that you can use in the meantime before you get your account. It's part of your money, so it's not like it's free money. So when you open your account, they send you the balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, they send you the balance. They send you everything. They don't remove out of it, but they just need to be sure that you have that money, so they want you to pay it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Three fire questions. Number one, can you come with your family, spouse, and children? Number two, do they accept second class lower and third class? Let's start with those.
Okay, let me start with the second class lower and third class question. So they generally say that you need an equivalent of a C grade to be able to apply or get the admission. But I usually say that you can just apply. There is no harm in trying. I know when I was in Norway, I knew people that had a 2-2 in Norway, even though they will say you have a 2-1 and above. I know somebody that had a 2-2 and was schooling. So it depends, right? Just still apply. There's no application fee. It doesn't hurt. Apply. It can be competitive, but you might have a strong CV. They might like your background. You can't say. So just try. Still, though, the higher the grade, the better, obviously. But don't let the low grade affect you from applying. Yeah. And
What
then can
about
you
the
come with your
family?
spouse and family? Yes, you can go with your family. So typically, some people like to go first and then come with their family. Right.
So some people like to go first and then come with their family. Yeah.
Yeah, some people like to go first and then now bring their family so that they can gather money, work for a bit. It's just because of the money thing. It's not because you can't come at once. You get? It's not as if it's not possible to come at once, because I know somebody that came with her spouse, even though they didn't have children, but she came from the beginning with her spouse, right? They did the proof of funds for the two people from the beginning, and they gave them the visa on the same week, like just a space of a few days, and they came together. There are other people that they come first, they try to make some money, and then, because you have to show proof of funds for each person that you're bringing in. So if you come with 2 children or come with 2 children, you have 4, you show proof of funds for you and your children. And so a lot of people don't have that money. So they work for a bit. When they have the money, they process for their but it's pretty straightforward. I can show that you can take care of them.
We're losing you there. We're losing
them. You have the money. It's fine. Oh, you're losing me.
Okay. For those who are listening, we're telling you that Norway is free. Norway is free. You're not paying any fees. It is absolutely free for now, and can change at any time because legislations are going on at the moment. There's a debate about it ongoing, and they are thinking of thinking about changing that law. So if you want to apply to Norway, this is the time. If you miss it, it is done. You're done. The proof of funds is 12,000, which we've explained before. Can you work and study? Is that possible?
Yes, you can work and study. I worked and studied. So just the normal typical 20 hours per week during session, and then during the holiday, you can work full time. So normal, you can work while you study. Yeah.
Some countries talk about this verification of documents and all that. Does Norway need any of those things before you submit them?
Norway is the easiest place to apply.
Easiest.
I did my application was so random. My application was so random. Like, when you just hear something, someone say, this place is free. And like, okay, let me try. And then I
experienced some technical difficulties, but the key point of this video is that Norway is open now and time waits for no man, so start applying.